haven't been really rewarded fairly in this journey that these big media companies were progressing. That was also something that wasn't known 10 years ago, right? Influencers is a new job in the gig economy. We are adding another job, which is the content authenticator. Right. This would be the moment where you would create a piece of content and say, oh, I love my coffee in the morning from this and this brand. It's a growing ecosystem also in Saudi and everywhere else. But obviously, you being from India, I also see a huge, opportunity for Web3 blockchain adoption.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Crypto Show. This is MJgonsalves, your host. Today we have Melanie from WOM Protocol. Welcome, Melanie.
Thank you so much, Malcolm, for having me today. Super excited to exchange with you.
Great. So we have been connected so long now, and I think I have known your journey and what you guys are building over with the creator economy. So today, I think this is the time being a podcast which we are doing related to crypto and Web3, and it's something I think your project would be more fruitful for the creator economy. So starting with your introduction, tell me about how you started your journey. What is your background? How you came down to blockchain?
Yeah. Because, our project is in the creator, media tech, MarTech community or in this segment. I think it was quite helpful that my background was already 20 years being in the media and marketing industry. So I had already a previous career as a film producer, worked myself up as executive producer till I had my own media company, and then pivoted into tech because I saw, with YouTube and all these digital media channels coming up, that this is the future of content creation and content distribution. And then I decided to build and focus on mobile apps still for the content creation and content distribution side. And then in end of 2016, this was my aha moment when I Bitcoin and went down the rabbit hole. In 2017, educated myself. In 2018, I felt I also would like to build in the Web3 space, and obviously taking all my knowledge out of the media and marketing industry and what I have seen, what doesn't work properly in the digital, in the Web2 space, what could be improved through Web3 technology. And this is why I decided to build a whole MarTech protocol layer around word of mouth marketing. And this is what WOM word of mouth protocol stands for.
Interesting. So being from a media background, and as you mentioned, so how is the creator economic going on in the Web2 space, or like in the actual space, right?
Well, I would say the issues that we have seen over the last 10, 15 years in the media creator economy space is that a lot of the creators have helped build a lot of these amazing social networks with their creativity, with the daily content creation, but haven't been really rewarded fairly in this journey that these big media companies were progressing on. And therefore, I would say a lot of the big media corporations or social network corporations that are out there now, were built on the sweat and the creativity of these creators, right? And so I felt, okay, there needs to be a fairer value exchange for these creators. And at the same time, we have seen that the way that all these media, social networks, even e-commerce platforms are monetizing their platforms, and even search engines like Google, the biggest revenue stream is advertising. Yeah. So basically, they are trying to get as much data about users as possible to place the right ads in the right moment of time. But the biggest issue across Web2 is now that no one wants to see ads anymore. That everyone is swiping or clicking the skip button on YouTube or wherever on all other social networks and media platforms. And therefore, we thought there needs to be a replacement for this kind of content, because at the end, no matter if it's Web3, a Web3 project or a lifestyle product, they need to get to new customers. And what's better than word of mouth marketing, yeah? That people are talking good about projects and products. And this actually can be the content that can be a great replacement for the advertising industry. And this is how our SocialFi use case was basically evolving, saying, hey, there are creators that are, capable in making product recommendations, and they are basically also making it already every day. Why not fairly rewarding them? Why not bringing trust into word of mouth recommendations or positive reviews, and then allowing advertisers and publishers to use this content instead of using an ad? And so we are helping in a full new economy, the publishers, the media companies, the social networks, the e-commerce companies, every platform that is usually making money with ads, to replace the ad with user-generated content by people who are loving products and projects and created already content around it. And this is what word of mouth marketing, I would say, the secret sauce of word of mouth marketing. And we have built this whole protocol layer meanwhile around it and have integrated it already in some apps, have tested it out, and have seen that it really works. And now we are already in a kind of a scaling process, which is quite unique for Web3. As you know, we are still a little bit in our Web3 bubble and not, where everyone is kind of now slowly, getting into how can we get adoption. We already see some sort of good adoption in our protocol and in our space.
Okay. So as you mentioned about the whole creator economy and how you are guys doing. So what WOM protocol is changing the right now creator economy? As you mentioned, with you are incentivizing the whole thing, and also you are providing the publishers and everything, right? So what all you are building on, and how is it?
Well, the thing is that as a protocol layer, you have to, it's not like having just one app, and in one app you have one user and you're focused to onboard these users and, grow this app from 0 to hero. In our case, it's a little bit more difficult because we have not only one user. We have to cater to creators, to platforms where the creators potentially are, right? Where they are creating the content. We have to bring also trust into this content. So we have created a new job in the gig economy that is called the content authenticator. If you think about influencer marketing, that was also something that wasn't known 10 years ago, right? Influencers is a new job in the gig economy. We are adding another job, which is the content authenticator. People are already rating or giving on content like and dislike. In our case, they can rate the content, be a judge of content, and can say, is this content authentic? Is it having a certain quality? And is it really word of mouth? Is it a product recommendation? Does someone talk good about a project or a product? Yeah. And so we have this user. And additionally, we have obviously the advertiser. This is the one, the project or the company that is coming in and saying, is there already some content about our project or our product? Who talks good about us? And could we take this content, pay for this content to show it on platforms instead of an ad? And so to show that such a protocol layer can work, that is rewarding everything and taking the money and distributing it in a, automated and trustless way, we have built already 3 apps where we have integrated this protocol. And one is a social network or a social app called Bullz, B-U-L-L-Z. And in this app, the creators are creating recommendations, in that case, about Web3 projects, about a crypto exchange, about a wallet, about a DeFi product, about an NFT project, a metaverse, a game. And they are creating videos. And then another audience is watching the videos and rating the videos and saying, is it authentic? Has it quality? And is it really a recommendation? And then after 8 hours, there is a consensus. Basically, the authenticators have validated the content. And in that moment, the creator is making money. The authenticators have helped validating the content, are making money. And the platform is now making money because every engagement is paying already out of a protocol fund. And then the advertisers can come in and say, who has talked good about our NFT project or about our game? And then they can say, oh, there is a game, our game, lover and take this piece of video and show it now to more people. And now they're putting marketing money on the table and saying, show it to more people. But we additionally allow also brands to request content from the creator base, because we have figured out, especially in the Web3 space, a lot of projects are very young, new, and sometimes there is not yet video content about it. For example, we have a lot of video content about Polygon, about all the layer ones, about some crypto exchanges, but some smaller NFT projects might not have content yet. And this is why we are allowing also these projects to request content from our creator base. And this is where they additionally can pay the creators and can say, hey, we need 5 videos about our game. Can your creator base make some videos? This is a little bit more like influencer marketing or UGC creator marketing, but it also is some sort of word of mouth marketing. And so we also cater to this. And all of this is the beauty. It's already working. We have already around 50,000 transactions in our system every day. And we have creators earning already on a daily basis. And we have already brands now, requesting the content or using the content instead of ads. So it's very nice to see that it's already working. It's not yet working with millions of users, but we already have 130,000 users in this ecosystem, and all of these transactions already on a daily basis, which is quite nice adoption.
Great. So in the start, it was about the influencer marketing. It was more about just to advertise any product or any certain features about it. But now it is more about, I think, recommendations, and that's what you guys are talking about, right?
Yes. So, ideally, if you would be, let's say you're sitting at home in your morning and you're making yourself a coffee from a special coffee brand, and you think, oh my God, I cannot wake up in the morning without this coffee, right? This would be the moment where you would create a piece of content and say, oh, I love my coffee in the morning from this and this brand. And you would know that you can get already fairly rewarded for this recommendation, right? All of this ideally automated. And this is where we are slowly, it comes in steps, but it already happens now, not in the lifestyle segment, but we have it already working pretty well in the Web3 segment with Web3 projects and Web3 products.
Right. So it's not about just influencing. I think it should be something related. If any user, or for example, me, I like a particular wallet to be used, like for example, MetaMask Trust Wallet or any non-custodial. Yes. I can just be a recommender on your app. I can and I can showcase my reviews about it. And if someone likes the video, then they can connect to me, something like that, right? I think.
Exactly. And now think about it. Yes, we have now this own app, Bulls, BULLZ, that everyone can use. Everyone can already make, basically, get rewarded for recommendations. However, our goal is obviously not to have this app, but to have it in many apps. And ideally, in the future, a protocol layer could even be integrated into, now Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, Our protocol is built in a way that it could integrate theoretically into any platform on planet Earth, no matter if it's an app, a game, e-commerce, social network, publishing platform, really, or a desktop version. Our protocol can be integrated everywhere. This is the big future.
Great. So you guys are already revolutionizing the creator economy. So I think you should
step,
if it's available, can we have an overview about how Bulls work?
So here, this is, for example, get rewarded for talking about your favorite Web3 projects. And here you can see this is the Bulls app, and creators are making these kind of TikTok-ish videos, but instead of dancing and making funny videos or whatever, they are talking about Web3 projects that they like. We also have a desktop version. And here you can see an example. Here you can see a creator is creating a video. And this is how the authenticators can also monetize, by bringing trust into videos and validating the videos. And this is everything is happening within the app. And then you see for brands that have not yet already maybe video content, they can also request the content. And this is basically 1 second to show you here. Let me quickly reload this. Here you can see that a lot of videos are already created by creators on our platform. You can see games and 197,000 videos already in our database. And if I'm now searching here, for example, for Polygon as an example, then you can, you can see that a lot of content is already here about Polygon projects or Polygon, 1,200 videos nearly already around Polygon, yeah? And this is all created on the Bolts platform and where the daily action is already happening. And when a brand wants to request content for, in a collaboration, then actually they can do it in here, can create a collaboration, and can say, this is our project, and they can upload a little picture, and they can decide if they want verified creators, influencers, or, all Bolts creators. And then they can say, hey, make a video about our project, and please also show this video on another social network. So it's not only staying on the Bolts platform. Let me show you here an example. MJCraft, for example, 3 videos about MJCraft, about a game. And here is this whole, what is MJCraft? What a game is it? And you can see here, creators have already created content around the game. And here you can then watch the video and see, is it a good video about MJCraft?
This game is called MJCraft. Dope little Web3 game, gives me League of Legends / Dota vibes. Ran off a coin called MCRT token, but they run tournaments, AMAs, and this project is really lit for the community. I'm looking for.
So, and here you can see he has created this video, and if I go to Twitch, then I can also see that he has, shown or streamed this video here. Now this is now, you see, here's now an advertisement, yeah. But actually, this is exactly what is so sometimes annoying. People don't want to see the ad, right? They want to see this video, but all the platforms have to make money with an advertisement. But here you can definitely get to the Twitch, to the stream of the streamer, and you can see that he has also made the video about this project and streamed it on Twitch. And this is the advantage of our, let's say, platform. You can also, as a project, get user-generated content on demand from all of our creators on the platform, and request the content that is then showing up in the Bolts app. This is how it basically works in one ecosystem. But everything that you can see here could be also integrated into any kind of platform. And this is where we have here the website for the WOM Protocol, where you can read also about, how it works for all other platforms, what are the stakeholders, and so on. I would recommend everyone to read a little bit about us, how the protocol layer is rewarding the platforms, the authenticators, and the content creators on a daily basis.
Interesting.
So, yes, thank you. I hope it got a little bit of an idea how it works, and it's everyone can really use it. Yeah, either you are a brand and you need some content, or you are a creator, or you are audience who just wants to make money by watching videos and rating videos. This is also a possibility. It's a create to earn, rate to earn, publish to earn model.
Right. So I think it will change the way how creator economy works right now. And of course, Web3 is evolving, blockchain is evolving, and down the line, coming time, maybe next year, after 1 more year, the bull run will also be there. At that time, the things would also change out. So as of with that,
yeah,
you guys have been in Dubai, registered in Dubai. If I'm not wrong, correct?
We're actually not registered in Dubai. I'm just between Dubai, Germany, but I'm, like everyone in the Web3 space, we're always everywhere and traveling a lot. but we are actually out of Singapore. WOM Protocol is a project out of Singapore. We have launched there, but we see just a great, adoption here in the Middle East. That's also why I'm spending more time here in the Middle East, in Dubai and in the UAE. But also, I have to say, in other countries here, it's a growing ecosystem, also in Saudi and everywhere else. But obviously, you being from India, I also see a huge, opportunity for Web3 blockchain adoption now also in India. And I have a great interest, or WOM Protocol has a great interest to also get into the Indian ecosystem, because there is an amazing community, a growing community, a lot of super, super smart founders and developers. I think everyone knows that there are so good engineers in India. And on top of it, I mean, you're now, having the biggest population on this planet, and everyone, needs to look into the Indian market and think, okay, how can we, get into this? How can we help educate more people? How can we create also adoption in the Indian market? But Dubai is currently, I would say, a good example of how fast things can grow, or the UAE overall, because the ecosystem in the UAE, in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, in, all across the MENA region was really exploding in the last couple of years. We see so much growth, so many events, meetups, founders building here, investors obviously also that have a great interest into emerging technologies. And so it's an amazing space to be in currently.
That we can see, like Dubai is a Web3 hub, right, which is growing day by day. Recently, you guys are also targeting the Asia market, like as you mentioned, for India. So how is it going, and how is things progressing?
Yeah, I mean, we were already, I would say, I had great luck, because in 2018, also when I started getting into this space, in that time, there were not so many female founders. And my luck was that I was invited due to this everywhere to all sorts of crypto conferences, and was able to look into all these different ecosystems. I had, crypto conferences or blockchain conferences where I was invited from China to Korea to Japan, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and then also in the Middle East, also in Europe and the US. So basically, I was traveling around and saw these different ecosystems at that time. But in Asia, I would say there were already very vibrant ecosystems in 2018, 19, and 20. So in Korea, it was already known that this innovator country, and a lot of projects initially were also, and investors were coming out of Korea. Then Japan has already huge crypto adoption. Also in China, it's not so much about crypto, but blockchain technology. Some of the smartest minds, were also at that time already coming out of China. And here, I would say the Indian market is now the next level. It was now a little bit, maybe due to some regulation, things were slowing down. Also, in Korea or in Japan, because of regulation coming in place, things were getting a little bit slower. This is always, this balance of how free your ecosystem evolve first without regulation. Then regulation is coming in, then things are slowing a little bit down. But I would say now we will probably in the next 2 years see an additional great rise also in India. And that's why I think we want to be a part of this. And I'm slowly getting into the community due to some, great community leaders like yourself. But there's also BlockWe and so many. You got me introduced to this amazing community of the Web3 elite in Telegram. And this is where you can see, wow, there are amazing contributions, exchanges about the technology, about adoption going on. And I see just a great advantage to be hopefully there a little bit early and go with you in this journey of rising the community and growing the community in India.
Great. I think it was great to have you on the podcast and great to know about WOM Protocol, what things you are building, about Bulls, which is revolutionizing the creator economy. With this, I think we'll take a closing note from you. So, just within three to three lines, I would like, what would be the closing thoughts about Web3 and blockchain, which is right now adopting on a global level?
Yeah, I would say it's now we're slowly probably getting again back into a bull market. On the one hand, it is a little bit saddening when you think we always probably need a bull market to create more awareness. I think this is where we all together have to get better, because we have now seen with AI how quickly AI was getting to adoption from 0 to hundreds of millions now already using the technology. And this is what we haven't achieved yet with blockchain. Yeah, maybe because blockchain is also a financial product at the end, or in a combination. And obviously, this has more hurdles in regulation than AI. Yeah. Well, I would say AI should also, regulators probably should also look into this, because it has also some potential, can also create some negative issues, right? If AI is developing in the wrong direction. But yeah, I think we now need to come together, taking obviously a little bit the pump of the bull market and the awareness that is going to be created. But overall, we need just to create great products and great technology. And blockchain is definitely a technology where I see it's going to change how, we all exchange with we create value, and will give a lot of people access to new forms of investment and financial wealth.
Great. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you for your time. And it was a great podcast doing with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. Yeah. See you soon. Ciao.